So the bags are made in China. I don't know why I'm right now talking a lot about this, but I think we're not just talking about the bags being made in China. I truly think there is a discussion about people's association with their well-being and their value to their material goods, and finding out that luxury brands and products that are being sold to you for thousands and thousands only cost hundreds to make is something that people are uncomfortable with. And the fact that we are going through a time where people are struggling, I think that people are like, no, you're not going to play in my face, and I'm going to want to know who the manufacturer is. I'm going to tell you now, I don't know if I entirely believe that those manufacturers are telling the utter truth. I do believe amazing things are made in China. I do believe they make designer items in China, and I do know that they do the finishing in Europe. So here's my take on it. We knew that things were being made in China, and I don't know why you didn't. And we knew that paying for the label, right? Paying for the label was not because you thought it was manufactured much better than anything else. Don't lie. You are buying the label of cotton and sometimes polyester just because of the brand association. It wasn't because you thought it was being made by artisans, because if you wanted artisanal products, you'd have gone there. People buy designer brands because of what it makes them look like to other people. Sometimes it's the material. This is Jean Paul Gaultier, and I love that kind of vintage file, and I love the softness of the material. But if I could get another t-shirt that wasn't Jean Paul Gaultier and it was just like this, I would not care. I don't really care. You can't even read that as Jean Paul Gaultier. I just like the vibe. However, that doesn't take away from the fact that people do not like the idea of a brand telling them that this is artisanal, made in the mountains of Mantua, Italy, to really find that it was made in Guangzhou. And I think it's starting to dispel the myth that designer and brand name is what gives things value. What truly gives things value is material. What truly gives things value is finishing. What truly gives value is whatever you want to give value. But the reality is that the names themselves do not matter. And the fact that you can see these manufacturers in China exposing that they make the items, or can basically make the exact same items with the exact same material, is really blowing people's minds. So what does that mean?